God. Why, good evening. How the devil are we? We're all good, I hope. I want to know, what's that big orange thing in the sky? Is it the sun? Can't be. What's that doing out? Where's me slider? Oh, I can't feel a bloody thing in these gloves. It's there somewhere. There we go. I'll tell you what, it feels like we've had more rain in the last 2 weeks than Noah witnessed. It's been raining off and on all day, but this evening it seems to have broken. So we got some sunshine, the roads are reasonably dry, so I thought, sod it. I'm going for a ride, and I thought I'd bring you with me. It was a bit windy. Well, some of you may be asking, why did I buy a Hornet? Why? I mean, it's the complete antithesis of a W800 and a Motor Guzzi V7 Cafe Classic and a Royal Enfield Classic 500. I shall tell you why. This has got self-cancelling indicators. There we go, that was the whole reason. No, to be fair, there's a bit more to it than that. And I shall do a video about all that jazz. And to put Gap Van Dirk's mind at rest, the W800 didn't do anything wrong. I hadn't lost faith in it. just felt like a change. This is looking bad, isn't it? It's looking muddy and miserable and full of cars. Shouldn't be surprised given the rain we've had. But yes, you know, Bernie didn't do anything wrong. Although, to be fair, when I bought it, I really did agonise over it. You know, I took it for a test run and I came back and I had to go away and think about it, and I really did agonise over buying it, but I had to get rid of the Motor Guzzi, and there wasn't a whole lot of choice about it at the time. So in the end I went with it. Bit of a bump. I grew to like it more than when I bought it, and it was an effortless bike to ride. It really was. You know, just zoned out and didn't even think about riding. I don't know what it is about riding a bike, but it makes my nose run every bloody time. We might come back to that one there. See what it's like over here. Busy, I dare say. Yeah. Let's have a look in here. See if we can avoid the puddles. Nearly. So bloody wet over there, isn't it? God. It's too wet. I know where we'll go. Trouble is, that's going to be a photo right into the sun. Which will suck. See? Cancelled. All by itself. That's worth £7 of anyone's money. There's the tower that nearly killed me climbing up to it. Don't know if you can see it, it's up there. Speedo's spot on. How soft is this? Quite soft. Ooh. Oh, it's very soft. And very sticky. Oh, they're gonna love me. Let's get out of here. Okay, plan B failed miserably. Bugger. Adventure boys. We'll blame them for chewing up that bit of driveway in front of Montacute House. Not guilty. It pulls a bit in sport. I'll tell you what, this roundabout's a clusterfuck. It's too small to have traffic lights all over it. I was nearly late for the funeral we had here the other week. Last week, was it? I don't know. Because you can't turn into there from this way, you have to go round the bloody roundabout. And it was gridlocked. There's a lot of cars up here. I guess Yeovil's at home. All right. Right, well, let's talk running in. The dealer didn't say anything about running it in. I haven't really found any details about running it in other than just take it easy. I did read an article which had two engines identical. One they did a proper slow gentle run in, and the other one they thrashed the tits off it, and then they compared relevant ring gaps and clearances and looked at the oil that came out of it, and they found that there was no difference between the two. I think the most important thing is that you get that oil changed at the first interval. I mean, you know, manufacturing tolerances are much better these days. I mean, you don't run a car in these days, do you? You just get in it and drive it. But I'm not gonna redline it or anything for the first few hundred miles. I think the old classic 500s really did need running in properly. But the problem with those is I think there was so much variation. You either got a good, you know, as Waro said, sometimes you get a good one that doesn't vibrate too much, sometimes you get an absolute fucking pile of rubbish that vibrates like mad. And so I guess some people who said, oh, I ran mine in properly and I did this, this and this and it's as smooth as butter, well, maybe they were just lucky. Well, let's talk about what I think so far about the Hornet. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's comfortable. It's got a nice squeezable tank with your thighs. Riding position's fine. You know, feet are a little back behind you. but there's not too much weight on your wrists. Handling, well, it's like a scalpel. Now, like a lot of other people have found in their test rides, it's a little bit snatchy at low speed. But it's not terrible. I think rain mode can ease that up a bit. We'll try it. Got a car right up your chuff. Yeah, I'd say that has eased it up a bit. As for the engine, it can take off like a scalded cat if you want it to. Now, I've got no idea how to change the display. I've got to work that out. I was looking in the manual, but I couldn't find it. All I could find was pages and pages of menus telling you how to navigate the menus, but it didn't tell you how to actually open the menu in the first place. I was going to look it up on YouTube. You know, that's just what you do these days, isn't it? If you want to know how to do something, go on YouTube. I didn't get around to it. Ooh, that was a bit squirmy when I dodged that little drain cover. Greasy road, not a country road. Anyway, tatty bye. See you for a proper video. What's the matter with me?